Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your man DJ Grady, baby, and G Clark. We are live. We're live. Hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I've been held hostage today. Y'all don't understand what we as fathers go through right before Father's Day. We don't pick nothing. We don't pick nothing. Or what we do, we just go along with Mama say. G Clark, what's going on, man?
Hey man, I'm on the road right now, man. I apologize that I can't be on the show for the whole thing, but we're gonna make this thing work.
Yeah.
How it work?
Yes, man. We got some people in the back room, in the backstage area. Some Youngstown, Ohio people, man. And also, let me apologize for the people for the delay. Like I said, we're late due to family. It was white waters out there with everybody doing, having family time. Everybody came out to the park, but yeah, we about to bring some share some Youngtown love, and I'm just so excited to have these two beautiful young ladies on. They almost cousins. That's what I'm calling them, almost cousins. All right, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have all the way from they from Atlanta. They've been down here for years. They were born and raised in Youngstown, Ohio, but they live here. If you reside in Atlanta, Georgia for more than 10 years, then you're a native Atlantan. We welcome everybody. That's why we can't get rid of nobody, because when people come to it,
What we gonna call them? Buck peaches.
Buck peaches, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the platform, Miss Demetria Winters and her lovely daughter. And I didn't know she had a grown ass daughter. She well, hold on, let's get them on. And Miss Rachel Fletcher. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey. So she's gonna have to correct you, because this is a born and raised homegrown peach.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Hold on, where were you born at? Please say Grady.
No, DeKalb Medical.
Well, you cousin then. You cousin. She's a peach. Oh, okay. And Ohio, Youngstown. She went to school with my cousin. Was it Gwen?
Yep, Gwen.
My cousin Gwen. Youngstown.
Gwen.
Now, how long have you been, Miss Winters? How long have you been in Georgia?
31 years.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you's a peach too. You've been out here long enough.
Exactly.
Wow. So tell us about what you have going on. I know you have a fashion show going, and your company name is Aim High Solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you're hosting the fashion show, or you're producing it? Tell us about it and your company.
We're actually hosting and producing. So this is all from my brain. It's called For the Culture 3. This is the third annual show. We had to pause a few years because of COVID, but we're back now. And we're so excited to be back to celebrate Black family and Black culture and empower the youth. That's what our nonprofit is all about.
Oh, wow. Third year. So how do you select the kids that participate in the fashion show?
Well, it was actually open to the entire community. So we had a casting call and posted on social media and different platforms. And we got an overwhelming response. We were looking for about 10 to 15 models, and we got over 60.
Oh, wow. So you have enough clothes, attire, and different scenes for them?
Well, we got 60 that were interested. We still selected our 10,
Okay.
So we have plenty of clothes for our 10 models.
Somebody didn't make the cut. G. Carr, you could have got Raccoon June to be on there. Raccoon June could have been a model. I think he about ready.
Well, Raccoon June fit in any situation, baby. You know that.
Wow. So what can people expect from this event?
This event is, like Rachel said, is for the culture. It's promoting the beautiful things about the Black community, including our fashion, family, flavor.
Okay.
And food, fun, and fellowship, like we always do.
Yes.
Rachel's picked a wonderful playlist. When I tell you she covered the generations.
What?
Yes, and it flows together so well. It's Rachel, the first two fashion shows she put on at the high school she used to work at. She's a high school teacher, even though she looks like a student.
Oh wow.
And they turned out so nice within the school. Now we're going to be at an event space, a lovely event space in Stone Mountain, Georgia, right down the street from Reed High School.
Okay. I haven't been over there in years. And I know you are super proud of her. She a school teacher? What subject do you teach?
I teach English,
Oh, okay.
world literature.
Them little boys try to be fresh with you, don't they?
Ugh.
Well, hey, G. Clark, Raccoon June made an announcement last week that Joe Biden is extending 4 extra years on them. So now you're gonna have some grown ass students now. How you gonna handle that?
That's definitely gonna be interesting, but with the reading levels I got, it's not gonna make a difference.
Wow.
Raccoon, I was just letting her. She's an English school teacher, and I was asking her a question how she feel about the extra 4 years, and she's gonna have some grown ass students shooting a shot at her.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, are y'all ready for the terrorism that's coming with the extra 4 years?
I'm sure I'm gonna be ready for it.
Wow, young school teacher, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Wow. So with the pandemic, how has it changed your methodology and your process for preparing for this event, and what have you learned?
Well, we're hosting a virtual portion of the event and an in-person portion, just to make people comfortable who want to support us, but they still aren't comfortable being outside. So we had different audiences that we could reach. I've learned to be more flexible because things can change at the drop of a hat. You know, with the pandemic, you never know what's going to happen next.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Why does this not work? Oh, there we go. Yeah, because I know with us, we always been virtual since day one, and but the thing is now, man, I just miss that human contact, being out around people. You know, today was I guess like a culture shock today, because we was at Whitewaters and it was just like people invading the space. It wasn't no social distancing or none of that stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, with your nonprofit organization, are you guys going to prepare to do things outside of the state of Georgia?
Yes, we because our students can access our service virtually. Our reach can be outside of the state of Georgia. Like, we've helped in the past, we've helped students in North Carolina and Virginia.
Yes. And you know, it really took us by surprise. But like she said, with the changes with the pandemic, even though some people, you know, want to focus on the negative parts of the pandemic, to tell you the truth, I think that was a beautiful change. There are some of us who would have maybe only been able to do things locally to affect change, and now some of us who were in that position can really be national or international, because people are more used to the hybrid with virtual, in person, or virtual. They're more used to it now than they were before.
Okay. And what's the message that you want the youth to take from the culture event, what's the message you want them to take from it? I'm gonna ask the other question later. I'm not gonna hit you with too many.
If we're going to elevate as a community and elevate beyond circumstance, then we have to heal, and that's help elevate all lives. It has to be a healing process in order for us to move forward as a people and as a community.
Okay, because all lives does matter. And are you going to do any workshops and things, like far as, you know, because kids, they hear the message, but they only can retain it if they was attend a workshop or something like that, where they can get that hands-on, where somebody can speak to them and show them how to, how to act and communicate with each other. Because what it is, the issue is communication. Learn how to receive and to communicate.
I'm so glad that you said that. That's actually one of the lessons that students learn during our summer camp. It's Lit. It's Lit is a literacy program where we focus on digital literacy and financial literacy, because we want students to be financially free at the end of the program.
Okay.
So we learn about communication skills when it comes to being in an interview, when it comes to code switching throughout different settings, and just communicating, in different spaces.
And excuse me. And that's, I was sitting there thinking as you was talking about it, how you have people come out and speak. I was thinking about, because I'm always thinking comedy first. So it's this group it's like Black Top Comedy Circus Troupe, and what they would do, it's like Who Line Is It Anyway? So what you do, you pick out a subject and you have people yell out certain things, and each actor, comedian on stage will grasp it and act the scene out. So you can do kind of like role playing. How do you act if you was approached? And kids get to see both sides, or a play. But I think because comedy things that's funny last longer than somebody giving a speech on something. They retain it a lot better.
Yeah, and also, the fact that they're participating, because I know with me, I'm not too bad of a learner when it comes to words and reading, but a lot of times I have to get my hands on stuff. I have to be a participant. I have to do it in order for it to sink in.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, I know. Hands on. Apprenticeship program. You can start an apprenticeship program. Have people volunteer, go to the crisis center, at least shadow some nurses, mental health, because a lot of things, a lot of kids, they have been so, especially this pandemic thing has really distanced the kids from an interaction and socializing. So we got to get back to be more engaging with each other as far as communicating, and learn how to, like I said earlier, to process what we're hearing. Because a lot of times people hear to be offended, or hear, they hear and defend instead of processing what they hear, then reciprocate, to, reply to to that person they're communicating with. But yeah, are you going to also do like any kind of production as far as like recording these events, archiving them?
Yeah, we have a camera crew coming out to the fashion show. So it's going to be live streamed.
Cool. Cool. What's the age range?
It's for the whole family. So our models are ages 5 and up. Okay. So the whole entire family can come and enjoy this. You can even bring grandma.
Okay. Wow. Are you gonna have any groups performing and artists?
Yes. We do have some poetry performances, some song performances. Bree Broski is going to be performing. B Delight is going to be performing.
Okay.
Demetria Winters is going to be performing. Yes.
What?
Get up there.
Demetria, what are you going to be doing?
Poetry.
Poetry. Oh, I thought you were going to be singing. Oh, man.
Mom didn't pass down her voice to me. That's the praying on pass down her voice.
You sound like you got a strong alto. Rachel, can you sing, Rachel?
I can sing, but not well.
Okay. As long as you can hum.
That's what she plays the tuba.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. See? Yeah. See, that stuff pop in my head. I'm trying to control myself. The tuba. You know how you go back to grade school? They had this song, the tuba. I like to play the tuba. Papa. I
don't know that one.
No, see, it's back in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. So, I wish. I know I'm going to have I'm on some other events and stuff. I would love to be there. I probably have to catch a replay. So what sites are you going to be streaming on?
We're going to be streaming through Facebook. So you have to join our Facebook group, and we're using StreamYard to
All right.
connect it to Facebook.
And again, what's the Facebook group name?
It's Aim High. Oh, we.
Aim High Solutions.
She made it. She
It's
made it
Aim
to it.
High Solutions and Chef Antonio Smith present For the Culture 3.
It's a long name.
I know,
Yes.
right? But if you go to the
But-
Aim High Solutions page, you should be able to find it.
Okay.
Right. It's not that difficult to find them.
Oh Lord, I'm trying to type and spell it. Yeah, on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. And you're gonna have a chef there to prepare food and
Yep.
everything. Oh my goodness.
Yes, yes.
I'm so excited about our menu. It's the blackest things I could think of: chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits, some fried macaroni balls, deviled eggs. So it's gonna be really, really nice.
Oh wow. Aim. Oh my God. Shrimp. Look at y'all got to have some. You know, I was just telling somebody the other day. My aunt made butter rice. I don't know if y'all familiar with buttered rice.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have grits back then. We had rice because back in the day, because my uncle was Geechee, so we would spend some summers at my aunt's house, and she would make butter rice with everything, rice and salmon, rice and eggs and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
Yes. So yeah, but y'all have a
I
chef.
sold everything.
Yes.
It's so funny. I just found out I have Geechee bloodline. So yeah.
Okay. I think everybody from the South has that in them, a little bit in there. And like I said, a lot of your relatives that might went to the North. There's a lot of Geechees up north. Y'all embrace y'all Geechiness.
Actually, I was born in Florida and raised in Ohio, and my mom is originally from Southwest Georgia.
Oh, okay. See? And you came home to have Miss Rachel. Bless her. All right.
And her brother and sister.
Okay. The Cat Medical
She's
babies.
actually the youngest.
Oh, she the youngest. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. What high school did you attend?
Columbia High School.
Oh, okay, you went to school with Chris Tucker and all them. But you was probably a little after Chris Tucker, correct?
I was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
this was
Don't get me
B.O.B. and I thought it was 112 or one of those groups. Silk.
Okay. Oh,
And you
high
know,
school around that time.
Columbia is known for their basketball.
Yeah. See, I went to Grady High School, and one of my friends who's watching the show, probably Aquila Landers, we all sung in a talent show. Where I sung with a guy named Eric. Man, we did a song together. I think it was Silk was there, 112, and it was her and some other groups. Yeah, and matter of fact, they sung at the Grady High School. We had some kind of talent show there. Key Sweat was there. I think Jermaine Jackson. This is one of the Jackson guys that was there. Key Sweat, one of the Jackson guys, and I can't think it was another record set. I think that's when Key Sweat found Silk, and shortly after, like what, 93, 94, 93, when they did their Happy Days. Happy Days.
Yeah. Because I think around that same time, my little cousin, I think he was around with them, but he like produces and everything. Pooh Bear.
That name sound familiar.
Yeah, he does a lot of work in the music industry.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna hold you guys long. Because like I said, I'm just getting in, settling in. G. Clark is on a mission today. Shamika is taking a good work day. So how people can email you and find you? What's your email address?
They can email us at outreach@weaimhigh.com. Outreach@weaimhigh.com. Y'all can also follow us on all platforms at Aim High Solutions.
Aim High Solutions. Oh man, so we definitely got to get together and do a follow up with this, and maybe interview some people from your event. And are you guys doing so? What I was gonna ask you. All right, the money that's raised from this, what are you gonna do with it?
We're gonna use it to combat childhood trauma.
Right.
And so what that looks like in our program is offering tutorial services, life coaching services, and providing mentors to students in their career field.
Right. And when she talks about trauma, there's a specific even name for it.
Mhm.
adverse childhood experiences. And one of the reasons that um, we feel so strongly is because our own personal experience. Like I was in a violent household, the victim of other things when it comes to trauma. And so I'm very proud that my kids are, every single one of them are doing something to help young people and the youth. And that makes me feel good considering what I know I've been through.
Right. And see, also too, a lot of kids don't recognize they're in trauma. So we have to, in layman's term, explain to them what is trauma. Like if somebody constantly yell at you for nothing, or you got to give them scenarios, and then
Yeah,
they can recognize, because by us throwing vague words out there, they don't understand. Like a lot of kids are depressed and don't even know it. You know.
exactly. And that's how I was.
Hmm.
I didn't recognize it until 2012, and by that time I was 45.
Hmm.
And at that time, I wanted to. I had thoughts of suicide in 2012,
Yeah.
and it all goes back to my childhood trauma and how it affected me. As far as
Hmm.
my self worth and self esteem, and it also there has been studies that connected to a lot of chronic health issues like diabetes, high
Hmm.
blood pressure, and stuff like that. And
Hmm.
so, when you look at our community and we are rampant with those types of disorders, but we don't tend to go to therapy, this is one of the
Hmm.
things that could make a big impact. So we're hoping to get that message across that is so
Yeah.
important for all of us to work on healing. It's not too late when you get to be an adult, but it's more difficult because you have layers and layers of stuff piled on by then. And you,
Yes. Yes, and I love the fact that you guys are focusing on the solution, because a lot of people have events and talks about the problem, but they never give the solution. So definitely grateful for you guys to really to hone in on the solutions to the problems, and to be able to involve the youth, because they need something to be a part of. Because I noticed, like in the 90s, when I noticed the change when they started closing down the rec centers and gentrification in certain areas where kids have to be bused to a certain recreation center. I used to be a volunteer coach at the King Center. So at that one time, they had shut the King Center down. So the kids had to be bused to Bedford Pine, which is our rivals. So a lot of kids who parents couldn't let them go that far. So those kids stayed in the neighborhood. What they did, break windows on cars. They didn't have nothing to do. They
right.
didn't have nothing to be a part of. So we, as entrepreneurs, business people, and nonprofit organization, we have to do things to involve the kids. Because they're looking for attention, they're looking to be loved and accepted. And
Right, right. We can
yeah.
keep saying that we don't understand, but we do
Hmm.
understand why they are the way they are. First
Hmm.
of all, a lot of these children are being raised by people that haven't been healed,
Hmm.
and then they end up with households that have, really, if you think about it, they have the effects of the previous issue that
Hmm.
wasn't taken care of, piled
Hmm.
on whatever extra new stuff their parents are doing or whatever,
Hmm.
and then comes them. So unless somebody, another thing that's been proven is that when they have someone like a mentor, when they have somebody to kind of come in and help them get back on track, that
Hmm.
that makes a major difference.
Yes, yes, and then also to add on that, a lot of the parents are younger than what normal parents. Normally, you have kids that are in their 20s. They have kids that are like five. Let's say like 28, 25, and 28. They have 5-year-olds, grade school kids, and which the parents are still growing and learning themselves. So,
Mhm.
um, and then now we're in a society where I'm not getting nobody business, because we need elders to be able to give them advice. They need advice, but they don't want to be feel that they've been told what to do or chastised. You know. But I'm so glad you guys are really focused on the solution, and to be able to be that build something for the kids to be a part of. Because we need it. I think everybody needs to take notes from you guys and learn from you guys and be able. Because it's all about each one, reach one, each one, teach one. You guys are doing that,
Right. Exactly.
and
Yeah. And we need help. We can't do it by ourselves. One of the things we learned, there have been quite a few collaborations that are coming about, but we kind of came to that a little bit later, and we were reaching into our own pockets and doing so much. We even put on a health fair from our own money with no help from anyone else. But I feel like if we get the interest of people, they realize what we're doing and we're willing to be the lead. And we get the sponsorships and donations and the participation. Because if you want the kids to show up for us and do the right thing and be productive citizens, you've got to show up for them.
yes, yes, yep, and then they can pass it on.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, we got some stuff I want to pat y'all in, tap y'all into after the show. Trust. Oh my goodness, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Hold on. First of all, let's shout out to Lakeisha. Lakeisha James set this interview up. Thank you, Lakeisha.
Yes, thanks
Chapter
for
leader from the World's Women's Conference and Awards. Thank you. And oh my goodness, yeah, we got to talk. Yeah, so we can definitely bridge the gap and help these kids and help the nonprofit grow, because kids all over the country need this.
Yes,
Lit-
and
and
it's from one family to another. It's our
Mhm.
family. We are going through our own healing process, but we want to help bring others along and learn some of the things we've learned along the way.
Mhm. Okay. Now, do you want to shout out your partners? Anybody that you guys any vendors or anybody that y'all collaborating with?
Um, excuse me. We're collaborating with Live On Face Mask, um, Live On Apparel, and DJ Jules. Our MC is She Bars.
Mhm.
Okay.
Bree Broski, thanks for performing. Be the Light. We appreciate you. 13 Love.
Yeah.
Uh,
My girlfriend's place. That's the um, is not known to many. My girlfriend's place, and it's girlfriends with a Z. Uh,
Mm.
because some people get it
Not the
mixed
nail
up. Not the
salon.
nail salon that's getting slammed on reviews. That is not them. This
Okay.
is a lovely place, founded by Constance Spruill, known as Connie, and you know she's a great partner, with us when it comes to help letting us come to her space and put on this event in Stone Mountain.
Okay.
And just mentors too. Like we've got some great mentors. I feel like Lakeisha James, who you just spoke about, has been a great mentor and guide through the process, especially with Miss Rachel. Wanda D. Hollis has been
Yeah. Shout out Wanda.
another
Yes.
another mentor, and author, uh, Miss Tiasha Janae.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
yes, and LaQuinda
oh, how can I forget LaQuinda?
Johnson
Thank you.
from Lady Quinn Enterprise. She does educational consulting, but we work side by side with her as well. And another great mentor is Ariel Shaw
Hmm.
from Southern Crescent Women in Business.
Okay.
And that's a really great organization when it comes to mentoring and empowering business women. And there are so many. The collaborations this year, Grady, the
Hmm.
support this year, you've been a great resource for me. The collaborations and just the people being, wanting to help others thrive and grow.
Yes.
That's been beautiful.
Yes.
It's been
We
beautiful.
definitely got to talk. I may have some information that really can help your organization financially. So I'm definitely going to tap you guys into I almost said sound like a country boy. I'm tapping into a honey hole. They got
Hey, our roots from the country.
yes, but yeah, this is I got something really going to help you guys really expand and grow your business, and touch a lot of kids and help and make it a lot easier for you guys.
Thank you.
Because it's major corporation out there looking for nonprofits that are already established and doing stuff. So you guys are it. So
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
We believe because, like I said, we reach into our own pockets because we feel that deeply about it. It's so needed,
Yes.
and uh, believe me, I don't care what anybody says. It's going to make a difference.
Hmm.
It's going to make a big difference. It's so needed, and you're right. Some of the stuff we had in the past is missing. I remember growing up, even with my trauma, one of the things that where I at least had a decent day was the programs they had that I could
Hmm.
go to. At the very least, they would let us go to like day camps and stuff like that. And
Hmm.
actually, that got me out the house away from all that drama.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the rec center and all that. Oh my goodness, yeah. See, the kids don't have it now. They have YouTube and the phones and whatnot. So,
Mhm.
but we're gonna get it back with AIM High Solutions
Yeah.
because it's just so needed. It is really so needed. So, Miss Fletcher,
Yes.
what is your ultimate goal for what is your ultimate goal for AIM High Solutions?
Reparations for the Black community
Okay,
through education.
okay, all right, and we're gonna. Man, I definitely want to be a big supporter, a big help. I'm trying to do the best I can, what we can here with the Grady Taylor Show, and be able to work with you guys, and maybe we can speak to the young men, and I guess I'm a motivational speaker because I love talking to young men and give them things to think about. Um, that father figure thing, because I always talk to my son, just teach him about what men do, how to communicate with people, how to, just how to do man stuff, learn
Yeah.
everything, how to learn how to research, how to
Yeah.
fix things. If you don't know how to fix things, how to make a call, just how to make life decisions, you
Mhm.
know, because, my granddad, I guess you met my granddad, my family in Ohio.
Mhm.
He taught my aunts and my uncles a lot of things on how to fix, how to do, just how to cook, just things they need to do to survive, so they don't have to be so depending. Because a lot of
Mhm.
guys don't know how to do much. They don't know how to change a tire. We need to have like workshops and stuff like that. Where we can teach young men how to do it, and also young ladies, because young ladies have cars out there and they get a flat tire. They need to know what to do or how to pull off the side of the road and stuff like that. Just basic life skills,
Right.
because
Yeah.
and I was telling my daughter, I said it's good to have the educational skills, but you got to have some life skills to be able to adapt to what's coming to you. Because school is school; they're going to teach you everything as far as business and work, but we need that off road to tell you about life.
And remember when we were coming up, Grady, they had
Hmm.
life skills in school.
We did home
They
economics,
don't have
wood
life
shop.
skills. They don't have life skills in school anymore.
No. No, and also with the chef you have. So the chef, is he going to be speaking or he just preparing the meal?
Yeah, he's going to be speaking as well. He's our one of our partners.
Okay, yeah, because we all need to learn how to make meals with big budgets and little budgets. How to make food stretch.
Right.
So definitely, I'm looking forward to witnesses. Hopefully, I can catch the video stream because I know I'll be doing an event the same time your event is. So
Yes.
um,
Yeah, that's a thing too.
yeah.
We said some of our support, they're busy like us and they have things to do. But we need everybody, even if you're not sure if you'll get anything out of it. Usually you do. Sometimes I go to some things and I'm like, oh, this is even better than I thought. I'm
Hmm.
getting, I get so much more. And then look, now people are coming out, like Rachel said, after we've been shut in for so long for the pandemic, people
Hmm.
are getting out. Come to the fashion show. That'll be a
Yes.
nice little family gathering to come to, and it has decent parking. It doesn't look like it from the street, but it does.
Okay. Wow. And I love. I only been in maybe a couple of fashion shows. That's why, as a child, I learned how to dress from fashion shows. I love the casual and the dress casual. Those are my two favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And then high school, I used to wear like Stacy Adams pants with the Bill Cosby sweater, and I used to carry an attaché case. And it was like I walk in the class with my friend, be like, "Good morning, teacher." you know. But yeah, fashion shows are really good and really fun, especially when you can have entertainment as long. Yeah, are you guys gonna have the runway style with the oh my goodness, you guys got I got to get a copy of that. I got to see that. All right, but I want to
get your virtual ticket. It's only $15.
Oh, okay, and also the link is on the website as well. Not on the website, but on my Facebook page, DJ Grady Baby Radio page. Also, I'm gonna post this video on the website along with the link, so people can click on the link and order their virtual tickets, and you can get your in-person tickets as well.
Right,
Right.
right. And, we are set up if you want to make a one-time donation or a monthly donation. Anything helps. Don't feel like, you don't have much or you can't do much because, it adds up. And you can feel just as proud as your $5 as somebody does with their 500.
Yes, because every little bit counts.
Mhm.
And it's for a good cause. Give to the kids, each one, each one. If
Yeah.
you can't give them the time, give them your dime. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
let's just make it happen because they need you. I'm about to go to what's that movie Coming to America? Randy Watts. I believe the children of our future. That boy can sing. All right. Well, we're not going to hold you guys long, but thank you guys for coming on, and I'm looking forward to talking with you guys again. And I'm just blessings to you guys, and we really appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah, and thank you for allowing us to come on your platform to get the message out.
All right, thank you. So I'm going to share the YouTube link on Facebook because I'm having issues right now with broadcasting live. That's why the number is low. But I'm going to reshare the YouTube channel on the Facebook and also on the website so people can rewatch this. So make sure you guys go to the YouTube channel, click on the YouTube, and join and follow. And please do not forget to donate because your donate and it's tax deductible. So you should be wanting to donate money.
We are an official 501c3, so yes, it's tax deductible.
Yes. So if you guys need a write-off, send your money and get that receipt and get your write-off. It'll help you on your taxes. You see, you can. No, I'm about to go into a tangent. Y'all about to take me to church. All right, y'all.
Pass the plate.
All right.
All right, we love you. Y'all stay with me, and I'm going to sign off on air, y'all. We love you guys. Each one, reach one, each one, teach one. We love you guys. We out of here. Peace.